This conference will now be recorded.
So welcome everyone. We are gathered here today to kick off the second annual Veeam Community Hackathon. I am here together with Jonah, the co-founder, Jos, and unfortunately Tom is not able to participate due to work obligations. Jonah, do you want to start with introducing yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Jonah, a Veeam Vanguard. I'm one of the hackathon co-founders. So a lot of the behind the scenes work that's been going on to get us ready for the event in the coming week, Maurice and I and Jos and Tom have overseen.
Yeah. Jos, are you able to speak or not?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. Sorry for the noise in the background. Jos Maliepaard. Last year I joined the hackathon. It was big fun, and this year I offered my help in the organization of this event.
Good, thank you. Well, yeah, I am Maurice. Well, I am the other co-founder of the hackathon, yeah, together with Jonah, we started last year, and this year we are doing it all over again. So first of all, I want to start with to welcome everybody to this call and have the amazing welcome, as we want to call it. We like to call it in the Veeam world, right? So we'll start with a small segue to our sponsors. Jos.
Yeah, that's the one for me. We only can organize a hackathon with some sponsors, and we found a couple of good names for this. So I want to give a big thank you to Wasabi, Object First, and Progress Software to make this event possible for us. And the next slide.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of other sponsors too. That's 1111 Systems, GitHub, and Different Dev. They also provided a lot of stuff for us. We have some nice giveaways at the end of the event for all the active participants. So
yeah,
join the event and keep active, please.
Perfect, thank you. Well, we'll start with the planning for this event. We are all here together already for the kickoff, but after this call, basically starting after this call, you have the team building and brainstorming period. You should all have been assigned to a role inside our Discord, which would allow you to be part of your team groups. Also, you should have gotten an invite for the Veeam Community GitHub organization. If you haven't, please reach out to us on Discord or via email. You should also have an email with this information already. And the next thing will be a deadline for requests for lab. So you need to work with your team up until the September 24th to define on which product or products you want to work on for your team. And you need to request a lab in the ticket section in Discord. There's a button, request lab, and your team lead should be able to request a lab for your team. We have 5 teams this year, so 5 different labs, so that will be fun. Then on September 26th, 2 days after the deadline for requesting a lab, we will start with the coding period. Currently, everybody has read-only permissions on the GitHub organization. That should make you able to create issues, but shouldn't be able to create or change any code. That will change September 26th. so you can start working and coding together.
And in the middle of the coding period, roughly 25 hours after that kicks off, we'll be back here in GoToMeet for the halftime show extravaganza. So we'll have a few event activities planned for that, some words from our sponsors. We'll be taking some mid-activity feedback so we can start planning and improving 2025. And we'll also have a fun activity or two planned for you guys as well. After that, we have our event closing, also here in GoToMeet at 9 a.m. Eastern on September 29th. So that's essentially for your coding and implementation of your project, your pencils down moment. No more work on the code, and we'll give you a couple of days after that to work on your final presentations and video recordings for your judges, for judging before those are due. End of day in the US on October 1st. And then we'll give judges about 2 weeks to score you guys, and then we'll have to run it through some algorithms to balance out numbers, figure out who the winners are. And October 18th, we'll be posting that to the automation desk on the Veeam Community Hub, and you can find out which teams won.
Yeah. So then we have our event locations. These are not different from last year, but if you lost that information, we have the GitHub. Each team has their own repository. Like I said, you should already been invited to that repository. That should be on GitHub, called Veeam Community 2024 Team 1 till 5. This repository is there for your product, your code, your management, your documentation, your issues, and whatsoever. If you need an additional repository, you can request that via the ticketing system that we have in our Discord. And everyone should already have access. If not, please reach out to us as soon as possible so we can ensure you have the right permissions before the event starts. Like I said, right access to that repository will be added at the start of the event. Next is our Discord, Jonah.
Right, so just like last year, if you haven't figured it out yet, most of your team level collaboration will be going on in a Discord server. So similar to last year, every team will have their own channel group with a chat channel, a forum area, and a voice channel where you can do some voice and or video calls, as well as some ticketing tools that we've added this year in case you need any support during the event. And as Marie said, that's how your teams will request lab access as well for some sandboxes during the coding period. And then just a quick additional note, of course, judging will be done after the event. And if you haven't already checked the participant guide, there are some criteria around group dynamics and active participation and how well you involve each other and work together. So contributions on Discord will be considered in the judging scoring.
We will post a link to the participants guide in our Discord soon, if you haven't seen that in the email, just so you will always have it available if you need it. Then the biggest one, does anyone have any questions? If so, please type them in chat or unmute yourself and ask them. Josai, did you want to say something? I think you're muted. I cannot hear you, unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, if there are no other questions, then I would say give you a warm welcome to our hackathon event. Oh, we do have one. Do we have a view of all teams and who all are in those teams? Yes and no. If you there is no global overview for all the teams, but if you are in Discord, you should be able to see the people who are in team 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 because they have a specific role for the 2024 team roles. So you should be able to see their names in that group. However, we do not share team information beyond the team leaders and the team itself.
Now, that being said, Ian, you are a team leader, so you will momentarily be getting a spreadsheet with some information on your team members, such as information they filled out on experiences on the survey and some contact information from them in case they have not yet joined the Discord server.
And Tariq, I think if I'm correctly, you are the VUG leader in Turkey, right? In Discord, you should be able to see everyone who is in your team, and I believe
Maurice,
we made you.
it's not Tariq, it's a different person.
Oh, sorry, I'm blanking here.
That
Excuse me.
Tariq.
Sorry, you should be able to see in Discord that you have access to team 1, 2, 3, or 5. I don't know your team number from the top of my head.
Team 2, I'm looking at the spreadsheet right now. Sending the
Team
email
2, you're part of team 2. So you should be able to see your team members in Discord if you are a member of our Discord, obviously. And you should be able to see the Git repository here, where the X obviously is 2 in this case. Any other questions?
Any chance, Maurice, maybe to share the Discord page with everyone again? Like share the screen and show people how teams look like in Discord. Maybe some people are not there yet.
I am not able to do that right now. Are you able to do that, Jonah?
In maybe a minute. I just need to send 2 more emails real quick.
Okay, Chris. If you want, we can remove you from your 2023 role. We have kept that there for historic purposes, but we can remove that if you want.
No, that's fine. I just wondered. I thought it might have just disappeared because we're in 2024 now. So.
Yeah, but we kept the 2023 information for historic purposes.
Okay.
For everyone.
Well, that works.
Is that, Maurice, archived, or is there a chance to just do like an archive and put all together, all the information on Discord?
No, there is no way to archive it other than remove everyone's permissions.
Maurice, could we rename the group maybe to say archived at the beginning, or put in some sort of character so it goes to the bottom of the Discord's channel list?
It should already be, because it's the category is below the 2024 one.
It is at the bottom of mine, just FYI.
Okay.
I will stop sharing my screen then. If you're ready, then you can share your screen. I'll make you a presenter.
Yep, let me just get the QR code pulled up. I just sent that last email.
I see that Chris is already communicating with people here. That's really good, Chris. Thank you. So hi Jeff, welcome. Oh, I think we lost Josh.
We may have.
Anyway,
Just.
are you able to share your screen already, Jonah? Sorry, this
We
is a
don't
bit
have
late.
Yeah, we don't have a good slide or something, so I'm reconfiguring something and testing it right now. It'll be live in about 10 seconds, maybe less.
Did you put in a presentation?
Yeah, I tweaked a previous PowerPoint slide
Okay.
for a different event.
So if you're not in our Discord, this is at least the link to our Discord. I don't think that's what Maddie suggested.
Yes, I was more like suggesting a demo of it just to show, how it works and where all the teams are and like who's part of what team, because that way you kind of answer Ian's question as well, and you make it a bit more transparent to everyone. That was the whole idea. But I get it if you cannot share the screen.
Let me try something real quick. Let me add myself again with my other account. Join a server, join, because I cannot. Welcome. Let me give myself a bit more permissions here. Real quick, there. Okay.
I'll stop sharing so you can take it back over.
Yeah. Can someone make me a presenter real quick?
Yes, you are good to go, Maurice.
Thank you. I think you should be able to see it. I need to enable some stuff here real quick because I haven't prepped anything. Okay. So I'm using team 1 for now for a second. I have given me all the permissions that I need right now, but so I can go anywhere. If you're part of a team, you will, oh, that's the thing. I need to accept the rules. That's why I couldn't do anything. So there we are. So you should see for each team, I'm picking team 1 right now, but for each team, you should be able to see a category team -1 till 5, depending on the team that you're in. If you don't see that, you can go here and browse channels and scroll down and go to your team and follow that category. That's something finicky in Discord. I cannot do anything about it, unfortunately, but that's how Discord just works. And apparently, yeah, things, like I said, I haven't done and tested anything here. Oh. But something failed here to load for me. But this is a chat. You can chat here. You can type your information here with your team. You have this forum, which shows that Chris welcomes their team.
And if you have an issue or you can't see a channel, you can go under support tickets and you can open a ticket with us.
You have ticket here. You can ask team support, sign up support, lab request, and contact an SME.
So
I
you
don't know
have
what's
like
going on.
you have 4 teams right now, right, guys? And each of the teams, how many members do they have?
It depends a bit. It's around 6-7 people.
Okay, so everyone should be able right now to actually chat with their team, right?
Correct.
And know their team. So
Correct.
guys, yeah, just go and discuss already, talk about, can they just start discussing around the projects already?
Yes.
Are they allowed? Is that in the,
You can discuss everything around the project. You cannot do code until next week when the event starts.
okay,
But you can create issues with ideas that you want, but you cannot write code until the start of the event.
okay, so that's the only thing that would go against policy, creating code, but anything else is allowed, right?
Correct.
Brainstorming, team building, icebreakers, figuring out every member's roles, all of those would be things allowed.
Okay. Can people have some calls on Discord or not? Like,
Yes.
okay,
Yes, you may. You may do anything you need inside Discord. That's all allowed. You can have your voice call, you can have your chat, you can have your forum with ideas. You can do anything inside Discord that you need to do, but or everything else but writing actual code.
okay, perfect. I think that's important for everyone to know,
So
especially.
start building your team right now. Start discussing your ideas. Start thinking what you want to do. Start brainstorming. Start
Yeah.
everything.
Team leaders, you'll see in your leader guide, there's some talk about the 4 stages of group formation and team dynamics. So you might consider working on some icebreakers and introductions to get your team through the forming stage faster.
Okay. What are the next calls that we're gonna have?
The next call, I think the next call is the halftime show extravaganza. That's all in the participant guide. Let me open it
I
up
know,
real
but
quick.
maybe not everyone had the chance to read that, so
Let me leader
just
guide.
give an
Participant
overview.
guide. Yeah, I'm trying to open up the participant guide real quick. We did the overview, Maddie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was very good, but I think there are still a few things maybe to cover.
Let me see if I can find that window. Honestly, the interface of GoToMeet can be a bit finicky to find the window that you want to share. And now, really? Oh, there we are. So currently, important moments. We are currently at this point in time with the event opening.
I don't think your screen is sharing.
It's not.
Yeah, not seeing your screen, Maurice.
Really? Like I said, sometimes it does things that it shouldn't do.
I've got it pulled up. Do you want me to share mine?
No, it's there. Share. Does it work now?
Yep.
Okay, so currently we are at the event opening event. We have the team building right now, deadline for lab requests, coding period, and the next meeting with everyone is this halftime show extravaganza. And then we have the event closing next week, Sunday morning. And then we have deadline for presentations and then results announcements. Anything else that someone wants to ask? Fine. Then I think we are good. And then this ends our presentation.